and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be doing something quite special because I have not done this on this channel for a very long time, which is sharing my drawing, inking, and coloring process with you guys. This illustration that you're going to watch me create was actually used for a print that came with the limited edition fan packs that came with volume 4 of my published series Sacred. It came with a limited edition art book, charms, and of course this print, which I will keep a secret from you just for a little bit longer, so at the end of the video can be a nice surprise for you. For me, the drawing process isn't just me drawing, it's also how I came up with the idea for the drawing, what did I do to prepare myself for the illustration, and what was going on throughout my day that I did to rejuvenate and to recharge and to just enjoy the process of creating art. So that's what you're going to see today. It's going to be part art process, part vlog. I don't know what I created, but I like it. I think it's good. I really hope you guys will enjoy what I've created for you, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you will not miss part 2 of this video, which is me actually coloring and painting this illustration. Oh girl, it's gonna be so fun! So without further ado, let's begin the video, girl. Yes, boo boo. By the way, welcome to my bedroom and my little phone collection up there. So, I wanted to show you guys pretty much what it is that I wanted to do for the drawing. I know full well that what I want is an illustration of my healer, Joseph. So it'll be a portrait of him. His face will be here. We may or may not show much of his shoulders. Okay? And I keep thinking of the composition kind of flowing upward. So I keep thinking of his blonde hair kind of flowing up in some way. I don't think we'd see the ends of his hair. I think the drawing will actually cut off right at the ends of his hair. And he is a healer, so I wanted to incorporate items and such that will kind of symbolize that he is a healer. So I wanted there to be different herbs and healing plants throughout the drawing in different areas. I also wanted to emphasize that he's a child healer. He specializes in children, so I wanted to incorporate kids in some way. So if you've watched my video where I unbox creepy stuff and show them to my fiance,
you messaged them, and what did your message say? Can you please explain to me why it says biohazard, and plus I'm missing teeth?
You know that Mama Mushroom loves her some creepy things, like skulls, like my darling daughter Priscilla. Hey girl, welcome to my channel, hey! Oh my god! So I wanted to incorporate skulls. I wanted an infant skull up here, and maybe a child's skull about here. I thought that the composition would work out really well with the little baby skull up here. Let's change the color real quickly. So the baby skull right there will be facing maybe that direction, and the child skull I think I want it facing that direction. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky for me personally, is the angle of Joseph's face. Because if it were a full frontal face, a full frontal face is very stern, shows a lot of power, so its expression would be kind of like, and I think that could be really cool. But if his face was at a 2/3 angle, like an angle like this, there's a lot of power, and I think it makes him look more beautiful. So I'm going to be playing around with both of those angles when I actually get to sketch everything out, and we'll see which one works best. But for now, this composition is definitely what I'm going to go with. I think the background is going to end up being very dark, just to make his blonde hair really stand out, and also make the white of the skulls stand out a lot more. I'll definitely be adding some very special plants, maybe some roses, maybe some different types of flowers, but as always, they're going to mean a little something. So, I think I got the composition that I want. Let's get ready and get started with our drawing. I work best when I'm happiest, so I made my way to my fiance's house to spend time with him, and my baby niece was going to be coming tomorrow, so you know I was super happy. So as soon as he went to work, I got to work on this drawing. I started off with some sketching just to get the composition down and began to draw Joseph's face. And yes, I am drawing with both hands because it helps me with balance and symmetry. As I draw, I go in with a kneaded eraser and erase all the sketches just so that I can really see my line art. And then I go in with the ruler to measure out the left and the right side because I need to make sure that this is totally symmetrical. And when that's not enough, I actually turn the whole drawing upside down because it makes all the mistakes really pop out and make them really obvious. Like this chin, the left and the right side are not the same. So I went in and corrected them. Began to look for some uncopyrighted reference of skulls because I cannot get the proportions wrong. That is just crazy. It's really cute. Oh no, it's really cute. Oh. Girl, what is going on? I love my creepy life. What the? Who are you? Go home! Drawing things like skulls are so complicated and are such a challenge, but that's what makes them super fun for me. Having to make sure that everything is anatomically correct and in proportion. I don't know why, maybe I'm a weirdo, but I love things like that. I tend to listen to a lot of music while I work. However, while I draw, I don't listen to music as much. I usually save music for when I'm actually coloring. While I draw, I listen to a lot of television because it keeps my mind really focused. It's a little weird, but it's true. TV for drawing, music for coloring. When my fiance got home, we began to watch Welcome to the Ballroom because oh my god, it is so beautiful. You need to watch it. And after watching all the beautiful dancing, we wanted to see some real ballroom dancing, and it was not what we thought it would be. Look at my crazy bitches, man. Get your points, bitch. Expectation, reality. Oh, she keep grabbing her pussy. Like, who does? Look at that shit.
They're gonna get points deducted. She grabbing points.
She can't. The move is that? That's not how you do the cha-cha.
That's called the deep D.
When I decided to draw a child's skull, one of the things I was really looking forward to drawing about them was the child versus adult teeth, because human anatomy is so amazing, and to think that children already have their adult teeth in their skulls, super interesting, and I really wanted to draw that. And here's a little footage that those of you who follow me on social media have already seen. At this point of the drawing, I decided to draw Joseph's face at a 2/3 angle, and I practiced what I preach, guys. I needed a reference, so I used my own face as reference. Yes, Jokenda, my boo, my babe. I literally watch trash TV while my hubby is out because he hates when I watch it when he's home because he finds it depressing and dark, and you know what? It is, but I love it. Didn't I tell you I love to watch television while I work? Things like ID Discovery, any type of documentaries, My 600 Pound Life, Freaky Eaters, My Strange Addictions. Like, I watch a lot of weird television while I draw. I just have a it's just so interesting to me. It really is. As I worked on this piece, really the thing that was just so much fun for me was Joseph's hair. Just the motion of it, the flow of it, the life of it. I can't even explain how much fun his hair was for me. Just tying his hair into the skulls and so on. It was just, oh, so much fun. And soon my fiance was back home and it was time for dinner. You have no idea, Mark, seriously, how much I've been wanting to eat this. And I'm with my babe, watching that. Good times. And then my little baby niece came over to play. Oh my gosh.
He fell. He hurt. It's his birthday.
It's my birthday. Why? Because I'm wearing this hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are criticizing Nora. You are imprisoning her.
What are you looking for?
For Nora.
Nora is in prison where she belongs. Why do we keep putting Nora in jail?
Because she's a bad woman.
She's a bad woman. There we go. And when it was time to walk my little dog Mochi, she did not want to stay behind, so we just took her for a little stroll with us. And after she went home, back to work I went. I have to admit, I was a little intimidated with inking this piece only because I couldn't decide whether or not to actually ink the flowers or not, but I did a little bit of inking on the flowers, a little bit of inking on the skulls, but I tried to keep it light so that most of the definition would come from the color. And for the sake of the composition and visual weight, I added in a couple of eyeballs. So that was my drawing and inking process, and of course part 2 of this video will be of me coloring this illustration, so do not forget to subscribe so you won't miss it. So until next time, please take care, God bless, and do not be afraid to nerd out. Take care, guys!